offense hasn't been able to generate anything.
Let's go.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Dante Fowler, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. This will be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 46 yards. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say
to be fair, bro, we got stack roster, bro. To be fair,
and since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception. And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner.
Hey, man, you worse than Dak Prescott. I'll be calling Dak Prescott Dak Pickscott.
Because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
I've been playing since I came out, though. I ain't gonna lie. I've been playing a lot of games since I came out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is
I ain't
away.
played nothing else.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come
He said I gotta go out punching. Gotta put up some type of fight.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Play action. Now it's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Oh.
Wide open receiver complete. Look at the big man rumble.
Got one.
Washington.
I didn't think that nigga was going to punch it in. What the fuck?
There. 68 yards. And the Commanders are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Right there.
Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Go.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen.
Trying to lock all that up.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 27, Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back to throw now on 1st down. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown.
I'm slicing you up, but we got to put up 60 on you today.
The first half is winding down, and the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Cup 19, ready?
A final shot before break. Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
The pitch goes to Barkley. The 20. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 45 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And
they too busy looking at the QB.
They had done a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To Crowder, and he's got it on the crossing route.
Oh.
He's
What the fuck? Why the fuck they make him go back?
Touchdown,
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Jamison Crowder,
Oh,
58 yards. And the Commanders are able to claw one back.
I shouldn't have clicked on.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. At their own 36-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Now you trying to come back.
And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that
it ain't over till it's over. I was up 21 points on a nigga, and then nigga came back on me. That shit was embarrassing.
Let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? Yeah. They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did.
I'm right in my girl watching everything.
A little bit of pride in this one.
I'm just not gonna quiet as shit.
Trap 60. Ready.
Ain't say nothing.
They go play action. Daniels. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. To the air goes Daniels. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Back. Nineteen tight.
Now Daniels. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Right here. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took...
Under pressure, they got him again. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Crowd left, Yeti. Crowd left, Yeti. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
They'll set up a throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Daniels.
Oh,
To the goal line,
they cheated you with that one.
incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in
I did
the
not
air.
see that
I'm
route.
not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Daniels looking to throw. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Check, check.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Ready?
Here's Daniels. The quick slant caught. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Eckler will score. Touchdown.
Oh, y'all got. Is that the same Eckler from the Chargers? Oh man. Oh yeah, it's about to be different. This season about to be so interesting.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
I done seen so many motherfucking players in different fucking uniforms. Tony Pollard, D-Hop, motherfucking. I didn't even know Stephon Diggs was with the Texans. I'm like, what the fuck? Derrick Henry. See, but I don't like playing with. I played with the Ravens on this during one game. I don't like Derrick Henry's speed. He a big dude. He could push motherfuckers around, but I don't like his speed. Like I need him to be faster than that.
Pass midfield, look out. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. They go play action with Hurts. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And as a defensive coordinator, you're almost in a no-win situation down here near the goal line. You know how dangerous Jalen Hurts is when he holds on to it.
That joint could get deadly, though. I threw the ball to a linebacker one time, like straight to the linebacker. He wasn't punched in the end zone. Then like if you blitz me when I do that shit, it's like the rate, the success rate is so low. It's like automatic fumble.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
I was gonna add you as soon as we were done. I probably do right now. I forgot I could do it on the phone. I was gonna add you.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second. And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
CJ motherfucking Slay. Very.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Y'all like me dead though. Last season was terrible.
Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
Let's go.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
This is right here.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come.
That's how I be, man. I beat my coworker last night, bro. This nigga on Madden 24, that nigga beat me like that's 2 out of 3. And then yesterday, I literally just beat him last night. It took me a minute. I had to get a lab on that nigga. I was like, nah, I don't like what I'm seeing.
Well, this game has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ready?
That's a bit.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And now here is another interception.
I don't even think I got that. That's crazy. All right. How long is
That ground move, riding